To check your pulse, place the tips of your index and middle finger on your wrist. Feel your pulse and count the beats for 15 seconds. Then, multiply that number by 4 to find out how many times your heart beats in 1 minute. Where does this pulse come from? It works as a pump to move the blood around the body. It has 4 chambers, 2 atria, upper chambers, and 2 ventricles, lower chambers. The right atrium takes in blood carrying carbon dioxide. Blood is squeezed down into the right ventricle and taken to the lungs, where oxygen replaces carbon dioxide. Oxygen-carrying blood from the lungs enters the left atrium. Blood is pumped into the left ventricle and starts its journey again throughout the body. Blood. It is a special fluid primarily contained within the blood vessels. It has 4 main components: red blood cells, white blood cells, platelets, and plasma. Red blood cells. These are the most abundant cells in human body. A normal adult man and woman have 5 and 4.5 million RBCs per cubic milliliter of blood, respectively. It is comparatively lesser in women because they undergo menstruation. 1 RBC may contain approximately 270 million hemoglobin molecules. Iron, protein, vitamin B12 and folic acid are essential for RBC and hemoglobin production. Lifespan of RBC is roughly 120 days. The number of leukocytes varies from 6000 to 8000 per cubic milliliter. The ratio of WBC, RBC in our body is 1 to 600. The leukocytes are round or irregular in shape. White blood cells protect our body from foreign invaders. These cells are capable of phagocytosis. Platelets. These cells are fewer than RBCs but more than WBC in number. Blood normally contains 150,000 to 350,000 platelets per cubic milliliter. Platelets are formed from megakaryocytes of bone marrow. During injury, platelets release chemicals called platelet factors, which helps in the process of blood clotting. Lifespan of platelets is roughly 1 week. Blood groups. Dr. Carl Landsteiner reported first-time ABO blood groups in human beings. ABO blood groups are determined by the G9 isoagglutinin. Presence of Rh factor on RBCs indicate positive blood group. Similarly, if Rh factor is absent, then we call it negative blood group. It is very important to determine blood group of donor and recipient during blood transfusion or organ transplantation. Blood clotting. In response to rupture of the vessel or damage to the blood itself, a complex cascade of chemical reactions occurs in the blood. The net result is the formation of a complex of activated substances, collectively called prothrombin activator. The prothrombin activator catalyses the conversion of prothrombin into thrombin. The thrombin acts as an enzyme to convert fibrinogen into fibrin fibers that enmesh platelets, blood cells, and plasma to form the clot.